everyone, this is Taylor Brand from Aman Magazine, back with an entertainment update. Recently, the people of Cuba have broken out into protests due to widespread shortages as well as the spike in COVID cases. According to Washington Post, the current protests against Cuba's government started on July 11th and have spread to Miami and Latin America. According to Yahoo News, the cause of the nationwide rally last Sunday was due to widespread shortages from basic goods, demands for political rights, and the nation's worst coronavirus outbreak since the start of the pandemic, which has cut off crucial tourism dollars. New York Times mentioned that people were spending hours in line each day to buy basic food items, and many have been unable to work due to restaurants and other businesses being under lockdown for months. In addition, the Cuban Ministry of Health's website states that the nation has around 32,000 active cases of COVID, reporting 6,923 daily cases and 43 deaths on Sunday. The New York Post also stated that at this time, only around 15% of the country has been vaccinated. In fact, things have gotten so bad that, according to Washington Post, Miguel Diaz-Canel, the current president, made an appearance walking through the streets of the protesters where he was booed and cursed at. While the article mentioned that many feel that Diaz-Canel lacks the revolutionary pedigree that Castro had and shows no aversion to detaining protesters, Miguel Coyula, an architect and urban planner in Havana, said that the current president is dealing with a situation much more complicated than the revolt in 1994. These include numerous crippling developments, including a gross domestic product shrink by 11% in 2020, which might take years for the country to fully recover from, an estimated 500% inflation rate, the economic collapse of Cuba's oil-rich patron, Venezuela, and finally, the U.S. sanctions that were tightened by the Trump administration. In addition, one of Diaz-Canel's first orders as president was actually the banning of artists and musicians from public or private spaces without prior approval from the Ministry of Culture. According to the New York Times, the riots began when thousands marched through San Antonio de los Baños, southwest of Havana, with videos streaming live on Facebook for nearly an hour before suddenly disappearing. As the day continued, other videos started to appear from different locations, including Palma Soriano, the country's southwest, and Havana. One clip that appeared on Twitter and got immensely popular showed protesters overturning a police car in Cardenas, 90 miles east of Havana. According to Yahoo News, many authorities said similar rallies were held nationwide, including workers being convened by neighborhood block committees, and authorities removing a man shouting anti-government slogans, including freedom, from the crowd. In addition, the article also stated that the actual number of detained people from before, during, and after the protests has been increasing immensely due to new reports from irregular outages. Yahoo also stated that while the government has not given any official numbers for those detained, they have mentioned to have arrested those suspected of instigating unpatriotic unrest or of carrying out vandalism. With so many things happening in Cuba, from the spike in COVID cases to even the new revolt, will this actually bring in change? Or will things just go back to the way that they were? Only time will tell. And with that, this is Taylor Brand from Aman Magazine, signing off.